All right, so today, I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna figure it out. All I know is that we have this loop that's inspired by like Dr. Dre and like some old school West Coast stuff, and we're gonna try to put some drums on it. But before we do put the drums on it, I wanna break down the melody so y'all can make melodies that sound like this. So without further ado, let's get into it, bro. All right, so the first thing, 90 BPM. You see how I'm remembering now? Isn't it a beautiful thing to see, bro? This is just gorgeous. What I did was I started off with this piano right here. So I was watching this guy called Able Beats. He had like a video where he was like making like an old school Dr. Dre type beat. And I noticed that when he was doing the low notes for the piano, he would do 2 octaves. And when I saw him do the 2 octaves, I was like, oh, that's how people get that sound. I never knew that if you just double it, you get the sound. So watch, like if I get rid of this right here, like that sounds good and everything. But then when you get this in here, you take that octave up, you get like that real old school West Coast flavor. I was like, that's how you did it this whole time. It was so simple, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I made this little pattern right here. Then, you know what I mean, West Coast stuff, we have to hit this chord. And if you look at the timing of it, you'll notice that it's like super off. I did that on purpose, you feel me? Just so it kind of had like a human feel to it. So instead of clicking in this chord, what I did was I just went over to the piano. You know what I mean? I made sure to raise the velocities up a lot, so it kind of had that harsh sound. Then after that, I was like, hey, this is a good foundation for a beat. So a lot of this is really like layering and just adding cool little sound effects. This one right here is just a little stab. You know what I mean? And then I got this sound out of like a Lunch 77 kit. It was a cardiac kit. So if you want to find this kit, just Google that. Yeah, and I just threw that on the one. Oh my, shut up. Be quiet. I just put that on the one just to really like enhance the vibe of the whole loop. Just add like some flair to it. Then to kind of fill everything out, I got the Lounge Lizard E piano classic, the first preset, the one that everybody be using. And I just took that same chord that we did with the piano and just played it. That's it. Now a VST that y'all don't see me pull out often is the Juno 106 by Roland. This one is cool, bro. It's a lot of like more synth heavy sounds, you know what I mean? And since I was like trying to go for a more old school influence kind of loop, I was like, what would an old school person do? Probably get a real synth. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna go buy a Juno. I'll just go get the little emulation thing and just go through some presets. So I found this one right here. And I basically just layered the same pattern as the deep piano. Then added some strings from SRX Strings, kind of following that little deep piano pattern that we had at the end. Doubling the octaves. As you can see, this is the preset right here. Then after that, just to add like some more ear candy, some more bounce to everything, I opened up Contact and I got the Evolution Dracus guitar and I put in like this little pattern right here. And by itself, it sounds kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of sounded trash. But when you hear it in context with everything, it hits. When you hear everything else playing, it hits, bro, trust me. And even the way I made that, I just really just went over to the keyboard and I was just trying to get like a groove. I was like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was just like messing around trying to get something, and then I kind of came up with that pattern. I was like, oh, you know what? I can rock with this, bro. So let's drop this down to 90. Let's go get that loop real quick. Oh, you see all these loops right here? You see all these loops right here, brother? Brother, you see all these loops right here? Upcoming kit. Be on the lookout for it, bro. Without saying too much, Black Friday. But yeah, with that being said, let's try to throw some drums on it, bro. Yeah, that's hard. Low key, I just want to take that clap. So we got the clap down. Like that. We can get like a little cymbal or something. Let's get the organic one. Let's get like a kick, more of an old school one. We'll like boost it. I just love my kicks to hit hard. Low-key too loud. Does anybody else feel like a giant pussy when they have to like turn down their boost? When you turn down like a kick or 808, does anybody just feel like a bitch? Let's do like a little pattern with this at the end. Yeah, that's hard. I like that. All right, let's get like some DJ scratches in. Oh, reverb clap would be hard too. Rim would be hard too. That'd be hard too. That'd be hard too. I was supposed to get a DJ scratch. What am I doing? That's hard. That's different. I like that. I'm locked in right now, bro. I'm freaking locked in, brother. Brother, I am locked in right now, brother. You know what, dude? Low key, I kind of like it with like less perks. Oh, you know what they be doing? Hold up. Let me get like they be doing like those rides or cymbals that'll just like go off in the beat like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's like what I'm looking for, more of the live stuff. Now, the groove is like super important. So a cool trick to kind of get that like swing type of thing is to kind of like move them off the grid, but move them off the grid in different intervals. So like the second one will be more off the grid than the first one. And then we can like randomize the velocities. Yeah, so if you mess with that second one, it'll really enhance the groove. Ooh, I should add some breaths like that. That's kind of hard. I don't really know what that asks. Whoa, I can hear myself. Okay, it's so hard talking. You can hear yourself dubbed over in your head. Let me try to say it one more time. Let's try to add the breath sound effects ourselves. That might have been hard. Throw some reverb on it. We gotta get real surgical in this thing. That's cool. Okay, now it's time to mess with this. I want it to be like really crunchy. More distortion. Okay, I like that. I like that. We just need to turn it down though. This is fun. This is cool. I like this. Hey, the breath vocals sound hard, bro. Okay, let's see what the whoop sound. That's hard. Hey, is this what happens when I put a beanie on instead of the hat? I think the last thing that I'm gonna do is a 3x oscillator so we can get like a sub bass. Turn down these two knobs so only the first oscillator is playing. And we're gonna turn the pitch all the way down to 24 so it's like really low pitch. And we're gonna layer this with the bass just so it knocks a little bit harder. Luckily, for this upcoming loop kit that I'm making, it has all of the FLPs and the midis. So we can just layer this. Yeah. If you're wearing headphones right now, you can for sure hear this. If you're on your phone or something like that, you probably won't be able to hear it. Let's try to arrange this real quick. Let's try to arrange everything. So I just arrange it like how I arrange every other beat. Bro, I hate arranging so much, bro. The goal is to make so much money that I can just pay someone to arrange all my beats.
Hey, go ahead.
That's hard. Man, we're done here, bro. This was hard, brother. All right, so with that being said, that's going to conclude the video. If you like the video, hit the like. If you want to comment, throw a comment. If you want to sub, hit the sub. And remember, if you need West Coast sounds for your beats, hit gatekeepsounds.com. First link in the description. I'm out.